Hey there, YouTube. How's it going? It is Saturday evening. Just kidding. It's Friday evening. I'm a little tired, and I'm making an update video on how things are going with the keto diet. I am down about 10 pounds in the last 2 weeks, and it's going well so far. So this was just going to give you an idea of my experience with the diet, what I've noticed, what's different, what I don't like about it, and what I continue, what I recommend. So, this diet is definitely difficult, but it is pretty manageable, I'd have to say, overall, despite the challenges. And I have continued to keep my carbs under 20 to 25 carbs per day. I'm using the app MyFitnessPal to keep track of everything. Makes life much easier. So everything's really simple. You just plug in what you're having, and then it will calculate your carbs for you. But you do have to go back and adjust that because you want to count your net carbs, not your regular carbs. You got to deduct the fiber from the carbs. So 10 pounds in about 2 weeks. Hey, if it ain't broke, I'm going to continue with it. The progress is addicting. I'm feeling good. I've noticed that I have a lot more energy. My skin and my hair is improved. I have time to get up in the morning because I'm not rolling out of bed, exhausted, zombified anymore. I can function. I say good morning to people now, which is night and day difference for me. I'm the type of person where if I don't have my coffee, steer clear. Don't talk to me until probably after about noon. So that's improved, and I think I've become a more pleasant person. So who knew that sugar made people into jerks? So that's something I've noticed. But it's hard to get used to. It took me probably a good week just to get used to what I was eating, because the first week that you do it, you have a couple of days where you go through this keto flu, which gives you like migraines, and you're really groggy and you're really tired and irritable. Well, fun fact, you're not sick flu-wise, like you're not vomiting and like sneezing or anything, but the keto flu that you go through is literally sugar withdrawal that your body is trying to overcome to get used to being keto or fat adapted. So I don't feel like that anymore. But sugar isn't everything, you guys. Steer clear. It makes you feel groggy and it makes you want more of it. And now that I'm not having it, it feels so much better. It's a little uncomfortable at times to explain to people why I'm not eating certain foods, or why I'm eating weird things, or why if I go to a party or a family gathering, I'm not going to eat the same things that everybody else is having, and then people look at me funny. I don't really care, because what works for me may not work for other people, and I just explained myself 100 times. It's fine. I don't care. I'm not an expert on this, but I do let people know that I am doing this diet, and they kind of look at me like I've got 3 heads, but then they're just like, okay, cool, you do you. Like, we went out for pizza a couple of weeks ago, or last week, and I just had the toppings. I take my sliced pizza, scrape my toppings off, and just eat those, and then the people down the table look at me like I'm a psychopath, but hey, it's fine. I can still be present and partake, but just not partake in the carbs. And then we had pizza another day. We live in Chicago, okay? Like, we're crazy for the pizza. Don't think we're like pizza Nazis or anything. But we went out again for pizza, or we had pizza at a party, and I didn't have that, so I just brought my own snacks. And, don't mind me just munching on my peanut butter and my celery and my good old string cheese. And then yesterday, guess what we had? Bet you can guess. We had pizza again, because it was game night, but we ordered the pizza, and I made my own keto fathead pizza so I could still being on the pizza awesomeness. Okay, so that's pretty good. But I miss the desserts. Like, I used to be a fiend for ice cream. And apparently you could have like Halo Top ice cream, which is low calorie, but still kind of high in carbs. Um, I've tried to make desserts. Like I've tried the first day I tried to make this chocolate mousse. It was pretty nasty. The second day I tried to make this ice cream. It was bitter and like really like thick, and then the artificial sweetener gave this like weird aftertaste thing. It was a hot mess. And then the other night I tried to make this keto mug cake, which is like a yellow cake type thing with chocolate on it. I would not feed that to my dog. It was pretty bad. I don't know if I'm a bad cook or if I didn't follow the instructions correctly. That was a fail. So I'm not going to do that anymore. So instead of attempting desserts, I'm just going to have my sugar-free Jell-O and call it a day. Because I don't need that sugar. I don't need all that desserts. I'm also keeping my calories around 1,400 calories a day. So not only am I cutting my carbs, but I'm also calorie restricting to drop weight. My husband tried to do it with me. It's not for him. I know you don't blame him. I said, here's a diet. You can have bacon on it. Give it a try. He tried it for the first week, but then he's like, nah. I mean, I'll eat certain meals with you, but I'm not gonna completely go for it. Hey, to each their own. So, would I recommend this diet? I would, because especially to somebody who wants like more energy, who doesn't want to feel groggy because of the sugar, kind of have that like fog around you. I don't have that anymore, which is great. My clothes are fitting me better. I feel like I've lost some weight in my face and in my stomach. I have to pull up. My pants are kind of sagging off my butt a little bit, which is awesome. And I'm just addicted to the progress, and I'm looking forward to losing more weight. Keto has been really good for me, despite the downsides like not having certain things or having to work harder for like meal prep, planning ahead. Groceries are more expensive. Like my grocery bill probably like doubled because you're not buying those processed filler foods like rice, pasta, potatoes, noodles, all that stuff. No bueno. I'm not condoning, I'm not saying that eating carbs is bad, because obviously you have to have some, it's in everything. But I'm just saying, in my opinion, in my experience, I feel night and day different from what I was eating to what I'm eating now. And I chose this diet because of the success stories and the before and after pictures, and the it seems doable for me, and so far it is. So I'm just gonna keep continuing with this diet. And if you want to join me, if you want to give it a try, go to the website Ketogasm, like orgasm, like keto.com. It's a blog of this lady who I watched her YouTube video, and go through the modules, and it's like a free little class that tells you everything you need to know about it. And just start hopping on the Pinterest, get the recipes, message me if you're interested in learning more. Again, I don't pretend to know, I pretend to know everything about this diet. I'm not an expert, I'm still a beginner. I'm only in week 2, but I feel like I can tell you what worked for me and see if that might help you if you want to try this. So, thanks for watching this long-winded, poorly lit video. But I just wanted to give you an update, let you know how things are going. And I will post again in another 2 weeks. Hang in there, everybody. See you next time. Bye.